Hey there, Hastings. Welcome to your almanac for Saturday, March 21st. We're going to look at what makes today so special, from some truly unbelievable spring weather right here in town to some major moments that actually shaped our history. So let's dive right in. We got to kick things off with our weather joke of the day, and I think this one absolutely hits the nail on the head. If you happen to see your parka sweating in the closet, now you know why. This is for sure the kind of day we've all been waiting for. So yeah, let's get right into today's weather, which honestly is nothing short of a gift. We're talking about a one-day only bonus round of spring that you are not going to want to miss. No, you are not seeing things. We are heading the 70s today. The 70s, in March. This is exactly the kind of weather that gets everybody in Hastings outside, reminding us just how gorgeous our little river town is when the sun really decides to show up. But hang on, don't pack away all the warm clothes just yet, because once that sun goes down, the temperature is going to drop, and it's going to drop fast. We're looking at an overnight low right around 39 degrees. So the deal is, enjoy the beautiful day for sure, but be ready for that evening chill. So what about rain? Is that going to spoil the fun? Well, there's only a tiny 20% chance, and even that isn't supposed to show up until well after we're all asleep. We're talking after 1 a.m. So yeah, whatever you've got planned for the day, you are totally in the clear. And here is the big takeaway on our weather. The National Weather Service is literally calling this a one-day spring bonus round. We might even break some records for high temps, so the message couldn't be clearer. Get out there and soak it up, because cooler air is all set to slide right back in for Sunday. So here it is, all the key details in one spot for you. Highs in the 70s, a bit of wind, but really, it's just a green light for pretty much anything you want to do outside today. Okay, so when the weather is this good, the next question is pretty obvious, right? What do you do with it? Let's jump into our Hastings Day Planner and figure out how to make the absolute most of this amazing day. The real pro tip for a day like today is all about layers. Think a light shirt for that awesome afternoon sun, but definitely keep a jacket handy for when that temperature takes a nosedive tonight. It's just the perfect chance to get out and enjoy our town, whether that's a walk down in Levy Park or just getting the kids outside for some fresh air. All right, now we're going to switch gears. We're going to go from the here and now, and we're going to look back at what makes March 21st such an interesting date in history. And we're going to start with a story that hits really close to home, right here in Minnesota. Just look at that number, 91. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, does it? But back in 1963, this one little number, well, it decided the leadership for our entire state. That's right. It took months, a huge recount, a big legal battle after the 1962 election. But it was on this exact day, March 21st, that Karl Rovog was finally officially declared the governor of Minnesota. And the final margin? You guessed it, just 91 votes. And, what a perfect way to put it. It's such a powerful local reminder of a basic democratic truth, isn't it? Every single vote counts. That's a lesson from our own state's history that's just as important today as it was way back then. And get this, while Minnesota was dealing with the power of the ballot, a much larger struggle for the right to vote was happening on this very same date, just 2 years later, and this one would change the course of American history. On March 21st, 1965, civil rights activists, including the incredible Martin Luther King Jr., started their historic protest march. Their destination was Montgomery, Alabama, and their goal was simple yet profound: secure voting rights for everybody. This wasn't just some walk. It was an unbelievably powerful statement. The Selma to Montgomery March became one of the most defining moments of the entire civil rights movement, a true symbol of courage and the fight for justice that still echoes today. Now, March 21st wasn't just about politics. It was also about shaping our culture. So for our last look back, we're going to travel a little further into the past, to the birth of a man who completely redefined American entertainment. On this day, back in 1867, a man was born who would absolutely change the game in American entertainment: Florin Ziegfeld Jr. His name would pretty much become synonymous with spectacle and the golden age of Broadway. Ziegfeld's legacy is just huge. He was the mastermind behind the legendary Ziegfeld Follies. His productions were known for being unbelievably lavish and just spectacular. According to the Library of Congress, he literally helped invent the modern American musical, a true giant of show business. So here we are in Hastings. Today we have this incredible day of warmth and possibility. And as we've just seen, March 21st is a date that holds these huge stories of change, from our own state's politics to the fight for civil rights and the birth of a whole new kind of entertainment. It's just a great reminder that any day can be a big one. So go make the most of it, Hastings.